What's up, guys? So this is the 500mm f6.3 on the Nikon ZF, or you can say Nikon ZF, whatever you want. And this is a phenomenal lens for the price. This is actually the most comfortable hand grip. I know this is for tripods and stuff, but it actually has this contour here for your thumb, and it's big enough for my hand. It's the first telephoto lens that's actually been big enough for my hand here. It's a huge lens and it's extremely heavy, but I think if you look at the photos and video, you'll see that it's actually a pretty decent setup, especially with a camera with good stabilization like this Nikon ZF. It actually kind of matches this body too, because it's kind of a heavy metal brass type body, and you got this big heavy metal lens. All right, so as you probably saw in the title, I'm actually selling this thing cheap, like half of what I paid for it. And if it doesn't sell, it'll just go down over time. That's how Macari works, but it's pretty sharp. You can get some decent photos. This is just every photo I took that day, so it's nothing special. It's just all the mistakes and everything. Everything's thrown in here. But as you can see, it's capable of getting some decently sharp photos. There might be a little bit of color fringing. Some of the reviews said there's not any, but it's like a magenta cast occasionally. Like that. That's a little bit magenta. But yeah, you can always fix that in post. And it may be the fault of the Nikon ZF. What do you guys think of these photos? Let me know in the comments section below. Do you think it's sharp for like a $200 lens? I think that's what I'm selling it for right now. Check the link. It's below in the description, so right below the video. And let me know in the comments what you think of the quality of these photos, not necessarily the composition. I couldn't really find any birds up close. You know, they were all really far. I was shooting in DX mode, which is APS-C mode in Nikon world. So some of these are full frame, some of these are DX crop. So 500mm, it's a long lens, but nothing was close to me at all. Here's some creeper photos from some soccer game. I was really looking for birds, but there was no birds over there. I'm starting to hate birds, honestly. That's just a joke. No, they're elusive. So yeah, there's no image stabilization. I didn't find it as big a problem as I thought it would be to have no image stabilization in the lens, because there's pretty good IBIS in the Nikon ZF, and Nikon's IBIS is pretty good for long lenses, so it really didn't look that bad to me. Yeah, I only really used this for a day, but I think I got some decent sample images. This is a pretty good shot of, you know, moving subject. I was able to track it, you know, with focus peaking and everything, keep it pretty much in focus as it moved. And it was moving fast. It's a military helicopter, so it's moving pretty quick. It actually froze the propeller in motion there. I was shooting super high shutter speed, like 1/4000th of a second. So yeah, this is probably the closest I was to a bird. I think this was in crop mode. That's why it's so close. So you can see the quality goes down a little bit when you're cropping into 12 megapixels or something on the ZF. This looks like a full frame type shot here. You can see that's really sharp with the Keen truck. Yeah, what do you guys think? Did you know your iPhone will actually tell you what bird you're taking a picture of? When the picture's on your phone, you just scroll up and it'll tell you what kind of bird it is. I think that's kind of cool. I've got a video coming on the reflex lens. It's a pretty cool iPhone lens. I'm actually going to take it to the zoo, do some photos. I've already done a whole bunch of portraits with it. I've also got a video coming with a Telephoto light A10, and you can connect that to your phone easily. It automatically connects when you turn it on to your phone. So it's a really good light. Like, first try and get some great portraits with it. So stay tuned for that. What do you guys want to see on this channel? Is there a certain kind of video you want to see, certain lens, certain camera. I've got some more RX10 Mark III videos coming. Trying to get some cinematic video on that. Let's see, I've done a few other videos I haven't edited yet. There's an airplane going over. We're at the military airport here, filming this audio. Yeah, enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos. I've got a lot more ZF videos coming soon. Filmed a bunch of them with all kinds of different lenses. So stay tuned for that. Some of these, I think it was kind of cloudy that day and my ISO is probably super high because I was shooting the fastest shutter speed. I was in shutter priority and shooting the fastest shutter speed I could. And it's only f6.3, and occasionally I shot even higher than f6.3. So there may be some grain. So this is a pretty comfortable lens. It's not that huge. I kind of like carrying it around. It can be difficult to use though if you don't know how to manually focus. It's got a very stiff focus ring. I think I'm getting some decent pictures, but it's not going to be as sharp as like your G Master, 200 to 600 millimeter lens or something like that. It's not going to be that sharp, but it's better than a film lens. So I'm shooting this in APS-C mode or DX mode, whatever they call it. Nikon, can't you just start calling stuff normal names like APS-C mode and just have your lenses go on the right way, please? But yeah, I mean, it's probably less sharp since I'm shooting in APS-C mode most of the time here. But I shot some in full frame too to compare. It really doesn't feel long enough, even a 500 millimeter lens in APS-C mode. Maybe I'm just a really bad wildlife photographer. I mean, there's tons of birds out here. I just can't get any of them. You don't even have to have a wide angle lens with you anymore because the phone works fine for that. Out here to find some birds. Just saw one in flight. Turned the camera on and actually think I got it. This grip isn't bad for telephoto lenses because I never actually hold the camera by the grip. When I'm using telephoto lenses, I always hold them by this nice little handle that you're supposed to use on a tripod.